Seniors, these 7 foods are making your legs age faster than your body. If you're over 60 and your legs feel weaker, tighter, or just don't move the way they used to, it might not be just aging. It could be what's on your plate. Certain everyday foods can make your legs age faster than the rest of your body, silently draining your strength and independence. I've helped thousands of older adults regain mobility, balance, and confidence just by changing a few simple things in their diet. And this isn't just my opinion. What you're about to hear is backed by studies from top universities and trusted doctors. Today, you'll discover 7 common foods that may be secretly aging your legs, from causing inflammation in your joints, to blocking blood flow, to weakening your muscles over time. And I'll also share what to eat instead, so your legs can stay strong, flexible, and pain-free. Food number 5 shocked me. It's something many people think is healthy, but it can actually thin your blood too much. If you care about keeping your legs strong, just type "strong legs" in the comments. And hit the follow button, so you never miss a tip that helps you stay active, independent, and full of life. Also, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I love connecting with people from all over the world. Now let's talk about something that might surprise you. Every morning, millions of people over 50 wake up and feel that familiar stiffness in their legs. They blame it on age, on the weather, on sleeping wrong. But what if I told you that breakfast you just ate might be the real culprit? You see, your legs are like the foundation of a house. When that foundation starts to weaken, everything else begins to crumble. And just like a house, what you put into your body determines how strong that foundation stays over time. Think about it this way. When you were younger, you could eat anything and bounce back quickly. Your body was like a brand new car that could run on almost any fuel. But now your body is more like a fine-tuned machine that needs the right fuel to run smoothly. Feed it the wrong things, and those legs that have carried you through decades of life start to protest. The scary part is that most people don't realize this is happening until it's almost too late. They notice their balance isn't quite what it used to be. Maybe they avoid stairs when they can. Perhaps they skip family gatherings because walking from the parking lot feels like too much work. This doesn't have to be your story. Food number 1, white bread. Let's start with something that's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. White bread. Seems harmless, right? It's just bread. But here's what happens when you eat that innocent-looking slice. Within minutes of eating white bread, your blood sugar shoots up like a rocket. Your body scrambles to deal with this sudden spike by releasing insulin. This creates inflammation throughout your entire body, but it hits your legs especially hard because they're working the hardest to support you all day long. This inflammation doesn't just disappear after an hour or 2. It builds up over time, making your joints stiff, your muscles sore, and your circulation sluggish. Think of it like putting the wrong oil in your car engine. It might run for a while, but eventually, things start to break down. Over time, that inflammation can mean swollen ankles that make your shoes feel tight by evening. It means achy knees that remind you they exist every time you stand up. It means slower healing from even small injuries, like that bruise you got bumping into the coffee table last week. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up bread entirely. Instead of white bread, try sprouted grain bread or real sourdough. These options have fiber that helps your body process the sugars more slowly, giving your legs the steady energy they need without the harmful spikes. Food number 2, processed meats. Now let's talk about something that might be in your refrigerator right now. Processed meats like deli turkey, bacon, ham, and sausage. I know. These are convenient, tasty, and seem like a good source of protein. But there's something hiding in these foods that your legs really don't like. These processed meats are loaded with sodium and chemical preservatives. Your body treats these chemicals like invaders, creating inflammation to fight them off. But this inflammation doesn't just stay in your stomach. It travels through your bloodstream and settles in your legs, making them feel heavy and tired. The high sodium content is especially tough on your leg circulation. When you eat too much salt, your blood vessels have to work harder to pump blood down to your feet and back up to your heart. Over time, this can lead to poor leg circulation, which means cold feet, muscle cramps, and even numbness or tingling. I had a patient named Margaret who came to me complaining about leg cramps that kept her awake at night. She couldn't understand why her legs hurt so much when she was still fairly active. When we looked at her diet, we discovered she was eating deli meat sandwiches almost every day for lunch. Within 2 weeks of switching to grilled chicken and fresh vegetables, her nighttime leg cramps were gone. Instead of processed meats, try grilled chicken, turkey you cook yourself, or plant-based proteins like lentils and beans. Your legs will thank you for the change. Food number 3, soda, regular and diet. Here's something that might shock you. Both regular soda and diet soda can make your legs age faster. Most people think diet soda is the healthier choice, but when it comes to your legs, both types cause problems. Regular soda is packed with sugar that creates the same inflammation problems we talked about with white bread, but diet soda has its own set of issues. Those artificial sweeteners might save you calories, but they can mess with your metabolism and muscle function in ways that scientists are still discovering. Both types of soda can stiffen your arteries, which means less oxygen-rich blood reaches your leg muscles. When your muscles don't get enough oxygen, they feel weak, tired, and take longer to recover from even simple activities like walking upstairs. I remember talking to a gentleman named Robert who loved his daily Coke. He said his legs felt like lead by the afternoon, and he couldn't figure out why. When he replaced his afternoon soda with water and lemon, he noticed his legs felt lighter and stronger within just a few days. Instead of soda, try water with a splash of lemon or lime, herbal teas, or sparkling water with a little fruit juice. Your legs need good hydration to stay strong, and these choices will give them what they crave. Food number 4, pickles. This one might surprise you because pickles seem so innocent. They're just cucumbers, right? But here's the problem. Pickles are absolutely loaded with sodium. One medium pickle can have as much sodium as a small bag of chips. All that sodium puts tremendous pressure on your blood vessels, especially the smaller ones in your legs. When your blood vessels are under pressure, they can't deliver nutrients and oxygen as effectively to your leg muscles. This creates that heavy legs feeling that so many people over 50 experience. The sodium also causes your body to hold on to extra water, which can lead to swelling in your ankles and feet. If you've ever noticed your shoes feeling tighter by the end of the day, excess sodium might be the culprit. Now, I'm not saying you can never have a pickle again, but if you're eating them regularly, your legs are paying the price. If you love that tangy, salty flavor, try low-sodium fermented vegetables like kimchi or sauerkraut. They give you that satisfying taste, plus beneficial bacteria for your gut. Food number 5, garlic. Too much of it. This is the one that shocked me when I first learned about it. Garlic has so many health benefits. It's good for your heart, your immune system, and it tastes great. But when it comes to your legs, too much garlic can actually cause problems, especially if you're taking certain medications. Garlic is a natural blood thinner, which can be great for circulation in small amounts. But if you're eating a lot of garlic, or if you're taking blood-thinning medications, it can thin your blood too much. This can lead to dizziness when you stand up, easy bruising on your legs, and a feeling of weakness. I had a patient who was taking garlic supplements and couldn't understand why she felt dizzy every time she got up from her chair. When we reduced her garlic intake and worked with her doctor to adjust her medications, the problem disappeared. The key with garlic is moderation. A clove or two in your cooking is fine and beneficial. But if you're taking garlic supplements or eating large amounts regularly, talk to your doctor about what's right for you. Food number 6, candy and sugary snacks. We all have a sweet tooth sometimes, but candy and sugary snacks are particularly hard on your legs. When you eat these high-sugar foods, your blood sugar spikes dramatically. This spike damages something called collagen, which is like the glue that holds your joints and muscles together. Over time, this collagen damage speeds up the breakdown of tissue in your knees, ankles, and the muscles throughout your legs. It's like the difference between a rope that's strong and flexible versus one that's become brittle and frayed. Sugar also interferes with your body's ability to repair itself. When your leg muscles get tiny tears from normal activity, which is completely normal and healthy, sugar slows down the repair process. This means you feel sore longer and your muscles don't get stronger as efficiently. Instead of candy, try satisfying your sweet tooth with berries, which are packed with antioxidants that actually help your legs stay strong. Or have a small piece of dark chocolate, which has compounds that can improve circulation to your legs. Food number 7, French fries and fried foods. Let's end with something that's really tough on your legs. Fried foods like French fries, fried chicken, and donuts. These foods are packed with trans fats and something called advanced glycation end products, or AGs for short. Think of AGs like rust forming inside your blood vessels. Over time, they make your arteries stiff and narrow, which means less blood flow to your legs. Poor blood flow means your leg muscles don't get the nutrients they need to stay strong, and they can't clear out waste products efficiently. Trans fats are especially problematic because they increase inflammation throughout your body and interfere with your body's natural healing processes. If you have any kind of leg pain or stiffness, fried foods can make recovery much slower. The good news is that baked alternatives can be just as satisfying. Try baked sweet potato fries with a little olive oil and herbs, or roasted vegetables that give you that crispy texture without the harmful fats. Getting older doesn't mean getting slower. It means getting smarter about what your body needs. And your legs? They carry you through life, so give them the fuel they deserve. Let me know in the comments, which of these foods surprised you most? And which one are you cutting out first? Now, I want to share something with you that goes beyond just avoiding certain foods. Because here's the truth. Knowing what not to eat is only half the battle. The other half is understanding what your legs actually need to stay strong, flexible, and pain-free as you age. You see, your legs are incredible machines. They contain some of the largest muscles in your body. They support your entire weight, and they keep you moving through life. But like any machine, they need the right fuel to work properly. And as we get older, they need even more specific nutrients to combat the natural aging process. Think about a garden for a moment. You can pull out all the weeds you want, but if you don't give your plants the right nutrients, they'll never truly thrive. Your legs are the same way. We've talked about the weeds, those foods that harm your legs. Now let's talk about the nutrients that help your legs flourish. The hidden connection between your gut and your legs. Here's something most people don't realize. Your gut health directly affects your leg strength. When your digestive system isn't working properly, it can't absorb the nutrients your legs need to stay strong. This is why some people eat healthy foods, but still experience leg problems. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, and when these bacteria are out of balance, they create inflammation that travels throughout your body. This inflammation can settle in your legs, causing stiffness, pain, and weakness. It's like having a constant low-grade fever in your leg muscles. I worked with a woman named Dorothy who had been experiencing leg cramps for months. She was eating well, staying active, but nothing seemed to help. When we focused on healing her gut with probiotics and fermented foods, her leg cramps disappeared within 3 weeks. Her body could finally absorb the nutrients her legs needed. The power of hydration for your legs. Let's talk about something simple but incredibly important. Water. Most people over 60 don't drink enough water, and their legs pay the price. When you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, making it harder for your heart to pump blood down to your legs and back up again. This poor circulation leads to muscle cramps, especially at night. It also means your leg muscles don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need to function properly. Plus, when you're dehydrated, your body holds on to sodium, which can cause swelling in your ankles and feet. But here's the key. It's not just about drinking any liquid. Caffeinated drinks like coffee and tea can actually dehydrate you if you drink too much. And as we discussed, sodas can harm your legs in other ways. Pure water is what your legs crave. A simple trick I teach my patients is to drink a full glass of water first thing in the morning, before coffee or anything else. This helps kickstart your circulation and gives your legs the hydration they need for the day ahead. The mineral your legs can't live without. There's one mineral that's absolutely crucial for leg health, and most people over 50 don't get enough of it: magnesium. This mineral is involved in over 300 processes in your body, including muscle function, nerve transmission, and blood circulation. When you don't get enough magnesium, your leg muscles can't relax properly. This leads to cramps, twitches, and that restless feeling in your legs at night. Magnesium also helps regulate your blood pressure, which affects circulation to your legs. The problem is that many foods that are high in magnesium, like dark leafy greens, nuts, and seeds, aren't regular parts of most people's diets. Plus, stress, certain medications, and even the aging process itself can deplete your magnesium levels. Good sources of magnesium include spinach, almonds, avocados, and dark chocolate. Yes, dark chocolate. Just a small piece can provide a meaningful amount of magnesium, while satisfying your sweet tooth in a leg-friendly way. The protein problem most seniors face. Here's something that might surprise you. Many people over 50 don't eat enough protein, and their legs suffer because of it. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein to build and maintain muscle. This means we actually need more protein than younger people, not less. When you don't get enough protein, your leg muscles start to break down faster than they can be rebuilt. This process, called sarcopenia, is one of the main reasons people feel weaker as they age. But it's not inevitable. It's preventable with the right nutrition. The key is not just eating more protein, but eating it at the right times. Your body can only use about 20 to 30 grams of protein at once to build muscle. So instead of having a huge steak for dinner and no protein at breakfast, spread your protein intake throughout the day. Good protein sources for leg health include eggs, Greek yogurt, lean meats, fish, beans, and lentils. Try to include some protein with every meal and snack to keep your leg muscles strong and healthy. The inflammation fighter. Your legs need chronic inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of healthy aging legs. We've talked about foods that cause inflammation, but now let's discuss foods that fight it. The most powerful anti-inflammatory foods are those rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s work like natural medicine for your legs. They reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and help your muscles recover from daily activities. The best sources are fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. If you don't eat fish, walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds are good plant-based options. I remember a patient named Frank who complained of constant leg stiffness. He was skeptical when I suggested adding salmon to his diet twice a week. But within a month, he reported that his legs felt more flexible and comfortable than they had in years. The energy connection. Your legs are energy powerhouses. They contain some of the largest muscles in your body, and they're constantly working to keep you upright and moving. This means they need steady, reliable energy to function properly. The best energy for your legs comes from complex carbohydrates, foods like oats, quinoa, sweet potatoes, and brown rice. These foods release energy slowly and steadily, keeping your leg muscles fueled throughout the day without the crashes that come from sugary foods. Simple sugars, on the other hand, give your legs a quick burst of energy followed by a crash. This roller coaster effect leaves your leg muscles tired and weak, especially later in the day when you need them most. The circulation boosters. Good circulation is essential for leg health, and certain foods can naturally improve blood flow to your legs. Beets are one of the most powerful circulation boosters. They contain nitrates that help your blood vessels relax and allow more blood to flow through them. Garlic, in moderate amounts, can also improve circulation. So can dark berries like blueberries and blackberries, which contain compounds that strengthen blood vessel walls. Even dark chocolate, in small amounts, can improve circulation to your legs. The bone connection. Strong legs aren't just about muscles, they're also about bones. Your leg bones need to be strong to support your body weight and resist fractures. The nutrients most important for bone health are calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin K. Most people know about calcium, but vitamin D is equally important because it helps your body absorb calcium. Vitamin K, found in leafy greens, helps direct calcium to your bones instead of your arteries. The best approach is to get these nutrients from food when possible. Dairy products, leafy greens, and canned fish with bones are excellent sources of calcium. Fatty fish and egg yolks provide vitamin D, and dark leafy greens give you vitamin K. The recovery factor. As we age, our bodies take longer to recover from activities. This is especially true for our legs, which work hard all day long. But certain nutrients can speed up recovery and help your legs feel fresh and strong day after day. Antioxidants are recovery superstars. They help repair the tiny damage that occurs in your muscles during normal activity. Berries, cherries, and colorful vegetables are packed with antioxidants that can help your legs recover faster. Tart cherry juice is particularly powerful for leg recovery. Studies have shown that drinking tart cherry juice can reduce muscle soreness and improve recovery time. It's like a natural sports drink for your legs. The sleep connection. Here's something many people don't realize. The quality of your sleep directly affects your leg health. During sleep, your body repairs and rebuilds muscle tissue, including the muscles in your legs. Poor sleep means poor recovery, which leads to weaker, more tired legs. Certain foods can improve your sleep quality, which in turn helps your legs. Foods rich in tryptophan, like turkey and milk, can promote better sleep. Magnesium, which we discussed earlier, also helps with sleep quality. On the flip side, eating heavy, fatty, or sugary foods close to bedtime can disrupt your sleep and interfere with your body's ability to repair your leg muscles overnight. The timing factor. When you eat is almost as important as what you eat when it comes to leg health. Eating large meals late at night can interfere with circulation to your legs and disrupt your sleep. Instead, try to eat your largest meal earlier in the day when your body can use the energy most effectively. If you exercise or do physical activities, eating a small amount of protein within an hour afterward can help your leg muscles recover and grow stronger. This doesn't have to be complicated. A glass of milk, a handful of nuts, or a piece of cheese can do the trick. The practical approach. I know all this information can feel overwhelming. But remember, small changes can make a big difference. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Instead, focus on making 1 or 2 changes at a time. Start by drinking more water. Add a serving of berries to your breakfast. Include a piece of fish in your week. Replace one processed food with a whole food. These small steps add up to big improvements in your leg health over time. The community connection. One thing I've learned from working with thousands of older adults is that the most successful people are those who don't try to do everything alone. Having support, whether from family, friends, or a community like this one, makes all the difference. That's why I encourage you to share this information with the people you care about. Talk to your spouse, your children, your friends about what you're learning. Not only will this help them, but it will also help you stay motivated and accountable. The hope factor. I want to leave you with this important message. It's never too late to start taking better care of your legs. I've seen people in their 70s and 80s regain strength, flexibility, and confidence by making simple changes to their diet and lifestyle. Your legs have carried you through decades of life, through good times and challenging times. They've taken you to important moments, helped you care for others, and kept you independent. They deserve your care and attention now. Remember, every healthy choice you make is an investment in your future mobility and independence. Every glass of water, every piece of fruit, every walk around the block is a gift to your legs and to your future self. The changes we've discussed today aren't just about avoiding pain or discomfort. They're about maintaining the strength and independence that allow you to live life on your own terms. They're about being able to play with grandchildren, travel to new places, and continue doing the things you love. Your legs are remarkable, and with the right care, they can continue to serve you well for years to come. The power to keep them strong and healthy is in your hands and on your plate. Thank you for taking the time to learn about how to keep your legs healthy and strong. Remember, knowledge without action is just information, but knowledge combined with action becomes transformation. Choose one thing from today's discussion and put it into practice this week. Your legs will thank you for it. If this information has been helpful to you, please share it with someone else who could benefit. And don't forget to let me know in the comments which tip you found most helpful and which change you're going to make first. I read every comment, and I'm always here to support you on your journey to healthier, stronger legs. Stay strong, stay active, and remember, your best days are still ahead of you.